Now to breaking news. Sheriff deputies were in pursuit of a stolen vehicle, and the suspect is now running away on foot. SkyCal, as you see here, over the scene right now, and assignment Mike Rogers is tracking it from the desk. Mike, what do we know?
Yeah, so Juan, actually, as we're talking, right where SkyCal's looking is kind of in the area where this guy is. He apparently was coming down this alley. He's now on a bicycle, actually. He took off in this car going very fast, wrong side of the road. Very high speed. Sheriff's Department actually went into tracking mode for a while because it got so dangerous. One of the passengers in the car jumped out on foot and ran before the driver stopped. Now the Sheriff's Department are trying to locate this suspect. As we see them run down this alley, we were just hearing that this person is now on a bicycle somewhere. So the helicopter is trying to guide these deputies to the suspect here, which we've seen him going in and out of kind of backyards and stuff here. So it looks like the deputies are trying to get this situated. He may be being detained, I think, right here where SkyCal's about to zoom in. So SkyCal's going to reposition, try to get around these trees. Always some very inconveniently placed trees, but he is being detained right here on the sidewalk. So sheriff's deputies from Temple City. Juan, this is the same station that you and I did this pursuit the other night that went all the way to Palm Springs. These same deputies from the same station were involved in this one. We're in the Montebello area now here on Olympic Boulevard, kind of near Southside Drive, Concourse Avenue. So anywhere in that area, these homes are kind of right in this. He's been jumping through these backyards. I am starting to hear now a code 4 that he may be in custody. So we're still working to get SkyCal around here, but it sounds like the imminent threat to this neighborhood with this person jumping in and out of backyards and running away on bicycles might finally be over as deputies make contact with the suspect. One.
Yeah, no, definitely that's a good thing. And you can tell just by the shot that SkyCal was giving us earlier before focusing in on this house, just how much area there was to cover here. There's that alleyway between the houses. And as you were mentioning, this suspect jumped on a bicycle and could have gotten far away, quite a distance far away, but somehow maybe he thought he could hide between these two houses. Look how close these houses are, the property lines to one another. And you see the officers, they have definitely that more casual stance there. So I'm guessing maybe they're getting this guy into custody between these homes, or maybe under that white awning where we see those trees sticking out.
Yeah, and one, just like it's difficult for SkyCal to see through the trees, it's difficult for the sheriff's helicopter to see through the trees as well. So the sheriff's aero unit was the only one overhead because, as I mentioned, they had the deputies go into surveillance mode, which means they have to gain significant distance between the suspect vehicles. So when this guy finally got out and pulled over, the patrol cars were a little bit further back than I'm sure they would have liked to have been. So they really relied on the sheriff's helicopter here to try to keep eyes on this person. But as you see, SkyCal, if I'm asking my photographer John to zoom out just a little bit here, you can see all the tree canopies here. I did see some deputies to the right, on the right side of that brown roof right there. And it actually looks like, is there a deputy on the roof up there as well? So, yeah, there we go. There's a sheriff's deputy up on the roof there. So, we had heard that they were detaining this person, but, it kind of looks like they are still doing a little bit of a search here. So it's unclear if we've actually got somebody in handcuffs yet, but they seem to at least know where he's at this point.
Yeah, it looks like you have these two officers here looking down a section of the home there with I guess, is the one officer there on the left, does he have a gun in his hand?
Yeah, they do have his gun drawn. And now I'm hearing, too, they're starting to do what's called an article search, which means the suspect may have thrown something or dropped something during the course of this. So now they're trying to find whatever that item was. They did just do what they call a vehicle check, where they went through and make sure the vehicle was empty and made sure nobody else was in there. And they did say that was the vehicle checked clear. So again, we do think this suspect is now in custody. They may just be doing some of the final wrap-ups here, looking for an article or something that this person may have thrown. We're going to keep SkyCal here, and we'll keep monitoring it. Yeah,
we'll keep monitoring and let our viewers know once we know for sure that this suspect is in custody. Mike, thanks so much.